Good evening, UK time, that is. It's good evening in the UK time, but it'll be good afternoon in the United States of America and pretty much good morning in Australia and New Zealand. Hello, hello, hello to all of you in here. Now, this is going to be a short live stream. It's not going to be terribly long, but it's going to be at most, we're only going to do 1 hour on this one, but and at the shortest, we're going to do 25 to 30 minutes. So this won't be a particularly long live stream, but we'll do it within a reasonable time frame, if you like. Good evening, Blacksmith. Hello to you, good man. Hello, hello, hello to you always. Nice to see you here. Hello, 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 hello. And Shane, good evening to you. Hello. Today is a special day. In case one didn't know, today is my good friend Deborah Coleman's birthday. It's a happy birthday to Deborah Coleman indeed. You know, and certainly is very many happy returns on her special day. And in case anyone wants to know who Deborah is, Deborah Coleman, she's a friend of mine who I encountered. She encountered my content as a result of Graham and Fiona when I became newly associated with them viewing their content. I don't hear from Deborah all the time, but I hear from her on a fairly occasional recurring basis. But every time I've heard from lovely Deborah, they've always been the loveliest. She's always said some of the nicest things to me. Send some of the nicest comments, says some of the nicest, compliments about me and all that, And the surprise one as it might, she ended up telling her best friend about my content, and I heard from her best friend Heidi. And even her children know of my content, because she's got 2 children, a son Sebastian and a daughter Cheyenne. I don't know which one's older, I really don't. But yes. Astonish one as it might. Today, astonish one as it might, this is that's Deborah herself and sharing her story. You know, she's an interesting lady. She's had an interesting childhood, She had interesting parents. I think, unfortunately, one of her parents, I think he died when her father died when she was about 20. I can't remember, but that's my guess, because I think he only lived into his 70s, because her father was 52 when she was born. And her mother, I don't know how long it's been since she went, but she died to cancer, bone cancer, unfortunately. Don't know how old, but I don't think she lived a particularly long life. And she had something in common with my mother, Deborah did. The thing that she had in common with my mother is that she never met any of her grandparents and had no grandparents when she grew up. And that was my mother too. She never had any grandparents when she grew up either, unfortunately. But, this is the sad reality for some. But moving on to the next part, it is certainly a very happy birthday to our lovely Deborah Coleman, and very many happy returns on her special day. Hi, Dawn Marie. Hello, hello, hello to you. And I think, Dawn, you're familiar of Deborah Coleman, aren't you? And Carly. Hello, Carly Clogs. Hello to Carla. Hello. And today it's a special birthday because it's Deborah Coleman's birthday, my friend. So certainly is a happy birthday indeed to Deborah, Jody. Indeed it is. And thank you, Blacksmith, for your friendliness towards Carla. Right. Just got to get... bear with me a moment. Bear with me a moment. I'm just finding it. Oh, they are. They are. happy birthday to Deborah Coleman. And very many happy returns on her special day. That is. Ta-da! Hello to you, Maureen. Hello. Oh, yes, and always the hugs. I'm going to give you a big hug, Maureen, and I'm not going to let you go. You're going to have to try and wriggle away from my arms because I'm holding you so tightly. I've got you tightly held. No, always lovely seeing you. Maureen, hello. Certainly is a happy birthday to our Deborah indeed. Certainly is a happy birthday to our Deborah. Lucky Deborah, yes. No, I've known Deborah quite a while now, Carla. I encountered her through Graham and Fiona. The least could certainly be very said on that. You know. She might be busy for her birthday. She could, because, on your special day, you want to plan something special, especially if it's your birthday. Oh, that is always a special day of priority for oneself. Hi, Lee. Hello to you. Oh, and hello and hugs to Carla. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'd be giving Pops a cuddle, and I wouldn't let her go. Oh, cuddles to Pops. And very many happy returns to Deborah on her special day. No, really, very many happy returns to the lovely lady on her special day. And hoping all's okay for health, lovely Maureen. I mean, well, I think I know the obvious thing, is your health took a battering, unfortunately. But I'm hoping all's all right for your fingers, sorry. And have you had any updates whether or not you need it amputated or not, finger-wise? Because I know there's been speculation whether or not you needed your finger amputated or so. And all that. Thank you. Thank you, Jody, for your kindness towards Hailey, Blacksmith, Shane, Maureen, and Carla. Thank you, Jody. Pops is laughing. Oh, wow. Little did I realise Pops found it so funny. Oh. Yes. Sorry about that. Thank you, Shane. Thank you kindly for your friendliness towards Jody. I mean, I've got another 3.5 months to go before my birthday. So I've got a while yet before my birthday, that is. And gosh, can one believe that in 15.5 months, I'm going to be hitting a special age in 15.5 months. 15.5 months' time will be my 25th anniversary. Astonished one as it might, it will be my 25th anniversary in 15.5 months. Mm-hmm. You love watching me do my hair. It's like ASMR. Which one's the... Now, is that a program? I need to look this up now. Oh, right. Oh, that's it. No, it's not a television. Oh, yes. Right. Yes. Oh, it's relaxing to watch. Okay. So yes, that's going to be astonish one as it might. That I'll be having my 25th anniversary in 15.5 months. But obviously one has a special birthday every year. It's just what happens. But just to let all of you know, I'm not going to do very long on this live stream. I'm only going to do at the least 25 to 30 minutes. But at the longest, I'm going to be doing 1 hour. So this one's going to be a short live stream because I've namely only done this live stream, really, just as a surprise for my friend Deborah Coleman for her birthday, that is. That's why I've namely done it. Well, that's why I've really done it, so to speak, at large. No, I know, it's my 24th this year. That's just over 3.5 months' time, Jodie. But it's 15.5 months, which is next year. That will be my 25th, because yes, it'll be my 24th this year, yeah. Think I might have plans on my birthday weekend, Carl, as far as I'm certain. It would be, yes, it would be. I don't know. I'd quite like to be 18 again. That'd be a nice age to be again, 18. Well, mind you, when I was... Yes, if anyone could be, say, 18 again, for example, and that's going on nearly 6 years now. Watching more live streams. I think I've got to mod for a live stream for somebody this evening. I think it's Annabelle I have to mod for. I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to go on time. Because Trevor's apparently going to be doing a live stream at about 7 o'clock this evening. Oh no, Annabelle's not live streaming till a lot later on. No, it's not until... Oh, right. Oh. No, it's going to coincide... It's going to coincide with a No Other Cat live stream by the looks of it. Annabelle's live stream, it looks like it's going to coincide with No Other Cat. Oh, God. And I've already missed a few No Other Cat live streams, and I really don't want to miss too many more Noah live streams. Because I'm often on the No Other Cat, with the No Other Cat community on a regular basis. And I don't want to miss it. Well, I'll check. I'm going to double check. I'm sure he's going to be live streaming this evening. I'm certain. Yes, he's live streaming again at 7 o'clock UK time. I mean, that's if anyone asks when Trevor's going to be going live, it's going to be at 7 o'clock UK time. I am a mod for Annabelle, yes. No, Jodie, the thing is, Jodie, the No Other Cat live streams, they can't always be they're not guaranteed or scheduled. They can only happen when Nick is available to do it. And why that is, Jodie, because Nick works for FedEx. Nick is a FedEx worker. So, and because of the work he does for FedEx, he can't always guarantee when he's going to be able to do a live stream. Because as you could imagine, your one schedule with FedEx is going to be on a random basis and done on a random basis. You know, it comes at random, your work schedule, if you're working for FedEx, that is. Or certainly if you're in the position of the job position he's in. So the No Other Cat live streams, they can only happen when Nick's available to do it. So I can't guarantee it's going to be starting at the time Annabelle's going to start live streaming, but so yes, they never scheduled the No Other Cat live streams, but thank you, Jodie. Thank you for offering to cover me on Annabelle's live stream. But all I can say is that I can't guarantee it's going to happen at 10:15 p.m. I can't guarantee that. But I always have the notification set because of it not being scheduled live streams. Unlike here, where we always schedule, don't we? Live streams here are always scheduled. But on No Other Cat's channel or Annabelle's channel, it's generally scheduled, but sometimes doesn't get scheduled until a couple of days or the day before we're going to go live with her. But in the No Other Cat community, however, they're never scheduled. I thought I'd make that clear. I mean, I know I've done unscheduled live streams before, but generally I schedule them. No, really, thank you, Jodie. Thank you for offering to cover me on Annabelle's live stream. I mean, I don't know why it got into my head, because I really thought she was going to be live streaming at 7 p.m. UK time, but she's not. Turns out she's live streaming at 10:15 p.m. UK time, as it so seems, and as it so looks. Hailey, he's got a question here. I don't know. I have completely no idea. No, but I wish I had the answer to your question. I really wish I had the answer to your question. No, really, thank you. It really is a big thank you to Jodie Dormery. I mean, she didn't have to offer to cover for me because Annabelle's already got quite a few mods already, me included and Jodie included. She really didn't have to offer to step. She really didn't have to step in for me. But thank you, Jodie. Thank you for offering to cover for me. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Carla. I love you too. No, I really love you too. No, I mean, I really thank Jodie for the kind offering. I well and truly do. No, really, thank you, Jodie. Thank you. Thank you for stepping in for me or having me covered on Annabelle's live stream. Thank you. Such a lovely addition to your days. Oh, that's very nice of you to say so. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. No, I really thought Annabelle was going to be live streaming just within, like, immediately after mine. After my live stream, Jodie, around about the same time Trevor was live streaming. But how wrong could I have been? How wrong could I have been in that matter of regarded matter? How wrong could I have been? And all that, you know. I mean, just... But if you're watching, Deborah, I mean, it's possible that you may be looking, but never mind if not. But But if you're watching on the replay, once it's watchable on the replay, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Sing along. Happy birthday to Deborah. Happy birthday to you. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And we cannot deny, and we cannot deny, and we cannot deny, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And who couldn't disagree? No, that's not the Scots lady, Deborah. No, not her. That's Deborah Coleman, who's based over in the Pennsylvanian U.S. state, that is. Thank you, highly. Thank you kindly. And McMeow, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I was just telling Carla that it's not... I was just telling Carla that it's not Deborah Coleman. So lucky to have great YouTubers doing their lives. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Pops wants tickets to my next concert. I haven't got any concerts planned, unfortunately, Carla. No, I unfortunately do not. Sadly. No, if I did a free concert on a live stream and say a theatre company saw that, I could probably get sued, and I don't want to risk being sued by theatrical companies. You know, that's for the theatrical companies and theatres to do, perform musical concerts and things, not me. If I did a free YouTube live theatrical concert, I could probably find myself being sued in the millions. And I'm not a millionaire, so I'd probably end up in jail. So, no. If I did a theatrical concert and I was hired in a theatrical concert, I would do that. You know. Thought I'd make that point clear. Who was here? Did I miss anybody? Hi, McMeow. Hello, hello, hello to you. Hello. And thank you, McMeow, for your friendliness towards Jodie. Thank you, Jodie, for your kindness towards McMeow. No, we're always happy to see you. And Jodie's right. Jodie is rarely conversant with you. But it's always wonderful to be conversant with you for whenever chance allows. What would be my act? No idea. Think more likely me just singing songs, more likely, if I was on the stage. Singing songs like, there's a tear in your eyes and you're wondering why. I don't remember the next lyrics, but and then it also goes, when Irish eyes are smiling. I do like when Irish eyes are smiling. There's a tear in your eyes and you're wondering why, for it never should be there at all. I can't remember the lyrics. It comes from the documentary Older Than Ireland, when Irish eyes are smiling. Oh no, Jodie, you're bust moderating today. A little bust. Oh dear. Apologies for that. No, I don't think so. No, Daphne would need to be professionally trained in order to do a Cats musical, Maureen. She'd have to be professionally trained. She'd really have to be professionally trained in order to perform on the stage in a Cats musical. She obviously wouldn't be able to sing, Maureen, but she would, however, if she was professionally well trained enough, she'd be able to, walk around on the stage, what have you, stuff like that. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. But one thing I really did need to share, utmost and foremost, having a friend like Deborah Coleman in one's life, certainly from how I've experienced it, I would never once take for granted having a friendship with somebody so lovely like Deborah herself. She has that right. She's got that fitted distinction, of friendliness and kindness, and really just genuinely friendly to one another, and just a genuinely good friend. She's very much loved by her best friend Heidi, of nearly 40 years. She's known Heidi since 1987. I think it's 1987, something like that. She's the much-loved mother of 2 children, Sebastian and Cheyenne. And Cheyenne, I think it's Cheyenne. I don't know how you pronounce it, but how it's spelled, it's Cheyenne. I think that's how it's spelled. But I think it's Cheyenne. I think one pronounces it. And obviously a dearly loved wife. I don't know how long she's been married. I really don't know how long Deborah's been married, but I think it's been a long time. And she's very good at having one's. She's always been extremely good at having one's back, especially her bestie's back. But yes. And she's also said some nice compliments about me, and she's even said some nice things about mine and David's friendship together. David Scott, that is. And she said some nice things about my cat, Daphne, too. I mean, honestly, to have a friend like Deborah, and she's even said quite a nice thing about me. She said, I think when was it? It was almost a year ago, and said to have a friend like me, there's like, I need to check again. I forget. Sometimes I forget what people say. Normally, I'm quite good at remembering what people say, but I've forgotten because this was many months ago now, not recently. He is a lovely friend to you, David. No, he's a fantastic best friend to have, Lucinda. He's a fantastic best friend to have. Love my sweater. Thank you. Thank you. Like one of those. Oh, do you? Thank you. Did one see Trevor earlier this morning? He had a hoodie on. Not something that I'd wear, hoodies. Hoodies are not for me, unfortunately. Hi, Gareth. Hello to you. Daphne and Nixie too. Hi, Jennifer. And Gareth Jennifer, and anyone who's new, who's just come on here, we've really been namely representing my good friend Deborah Coleman's birthday today. Deborah Coleman from the Pennsylvania US state. It's her birthday. Do hang in there, lovely Jennifer. Hoping you are and your husband are okay, but it's just so sad. It's got to the point where you're just too disabled to get through certain household chores or go out on a nice outing together. So very, very sad. Poor you. Poor both of you. But it's certainly wonderful seeing you on here, as always, as usual. Thank you, Dawn Marie, for your friendliness towards Jennifer and Gareth. Thank you. So, yes, the moment Jennifer and Gareth came in here, I just finished, or more or less merely finished, representing what it's like having a friendship with somebody, a lovely lady like Deborah Coleman. I'm pleased for you. I'm certainly pleased for you. Jennifer, I'm pleased for you both. Hi, Lindy. Hello to you. That's something I always hope for too, for Jennifer. Certainly a happy birthday to our Deborah. No, and I certainly appreciate the friendship I've got with Deborah. No, really. I know I may not always talk with Deborah all the time, but every moment I'm conversant with her, every moment I'm conversant with lovely Deborah, I never take those moments for granted. I just cannot once take those moments for granted. Hi, Tabitha. Hello. No, really. Really. Never in a lifetime would I take the conversant moments I have with Deborah Coleman for granted. You know, a friendship with her is just too valuable, or extremely valuable beyond words to describe it. You know. And what was I looking for? Just looking for something that she said about me. I'm pleased your children and grandchildren bring you happiness. I was looking for something, Lucinda. I was looking for something. What was I going to find? Oh, there we are. Found it. I was saying, what Deborah said to me, that's really quite touching in a way. Nothing as touching as what Michelle Pope said to me almost 2 years ago now. But it was touching in itself, what she said, to resonate and remember what she said. She said to me, to have a true friend like me is 1 in a million, saying I was such a gentleman to everyone, 100% long live trains, buses, and vintage automobiles. That was a nice thing Deborah said about me. That was a very nice thing Deborah Coleman once said about me almost a year ago. Just found out what it was she said to me. I wish I didn't forget. I wished I didn't forget what Deborah said to me almost a year ago. I just wished I hadn't forgotten so easily. The only update I can say is that Graham's still in hospital, but he's stable, luckily, Jennifer. That's all I can say. No, she's a very nice lady. And it really, and one thing, astonish you as it might, Carla, on the day I represented Deborah's birthday this time last year, her son commented on one of the videos, and also her best friend did. Her daughter hadn't commented on, my my video, commented on it, but she has commented and partaken on a live stream of mine, her daughter. But astonish me as it might, Carla, Deborah seemingly did, without me realizing until I found out, spoke to me about, or spoke to her children and her best friend about my content. Fancy that. And then you eventually hear from them within months down the line after first hearing from somebody who supports your content. That is just funny. A funny story to share on that, and quite amusing in one way or another. Happy learning you're okay. Hoping Basil's okay. And there's a very, very astonishing story I want to share regarding Deborah. I may have shared before that, but actually I'm going to get something out of the way first before I share this story. Yes, no, I know. It really is funny. Yes. Good evening, Lexi. But now I'm going to get to share something. To get something out of the way, is Deborah Coleman the friend of mine who's taken an interest in making a doll with my shaped face on it? No, that's not her. There is a lady called Deborah who was, until she can't make dolls anymore. She doesn't make dolls anymore. I think she did, but I don't think she does them now. But it wasn't Deborah Coleman, it was Deborah Chellingworth who took an interest in wanting to make a doll with my shaped face on it. That was Deborah Chellingworth, but Deborah Coleman, no. Deborah Coleman, you could say, is the lovely Deborah who unbeknownst to my knowledge until I found out from them, was the one who recommended my content to her best friend Heidi and her two children, Sebastian and Cheyenne. That's the Deborah who I'm referring to, not the Deborah who took an interest in making a doll with my shaped face. That's quite a funny and flattering thing to receive, you know. And also the Deborah who took an interest in wanting to make a doll with my shaped face on it lives in Australia, by the way. But this Deborah I'm referring to, she's based in Pennsylvania in the United States of America. To share that with oneself. But here comes the next part of the astonishing story, now that I've got it out of the way. I think some of you remember me telling that one of my friends knew a man who was a full 7 foot of height. I think some of you might remember me telling a very great many of you that one of my friends knew somebody who was 7 feet tall. Well, a full 7 foot, a full 7 foot of height. You know, but that Deborah Coleman is the friend I know who knew a man who stood 7 feet tall. Well, it was her friend, that is, her late friend, whom she encountered through a friend of hers. Sometimes she referred to him as Uncle Tom because that was her friend's uncle. and became friends with him really as a result of her friends, because of her friend's uncle. I know, 7 foot, yes. And actually, Deborah is not a tall lady herself. No, I would have thought she'd be tall herself because her friend was tall. But how wrong was I? Astonish you as it might, Carla, Deborah is only a mere 5'6" of height, the same height as yourself and your husband. And actually, that's the same height as my own mother too, because my own mother is 5'6" of height as well, and I'm 5'8". So as you could imagine, Deborah and the late Tom was the guy's name, Tommy Wayman, you know. You could imagine they would look like little and large together, 5'6" and 7 foot. They would really look like little and large together. Hello to you, Nutmeg. Get through your work project. Get it done. That's what I'd say. Get it done. Hello to Nutmeg, but Nutmeg needs to get her work project done. Get it done and don't dilly-dally. That's what I'd say. Thank you, Jodie, and Hailey, for your kindness towards Nutmeg, but she really needs to get her work project done. Just let you know, Blacksmith, Nutmeg needs to get her work project done, just to say. Get your work project done, Nutmeg. You don't want to fall behind. I'm not trying to sound harsh, but your work project is more important than my live stream, just to say. Everything above 2 meters is uncomfortable in modern furniture and society. True right there, Lucinda. Yes, true right there. Only true right, Carla, but it's what happens. No, but could you imagine knowing somebody who's a full 7 foot? Could you imagine that? I mean, 7 foot. God. Oh, hello, Tom. Hello to you. Is all okay? No. Well, I mean, yes, people are generally taller nowadays. I mean, I think I saw a young man walking a dog, and he had to have been easily no shorter than 6'7", something like that. No, he was a very, very tall guy. And because I could remember, I was just heading back home from looking out for I was just heading back home from Benjamin and Lexi duty. You know, so yes, no, I actually did see, it was on my way back home from the Benjamin and Lexi the Rabbits duty. Fairly recently, no, I did see a guy who easily had to have been no shorter than 6'7", something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, I know that, Jennifer. I know that. I wouldn't be surprised. But you always ask the tall people to get you stuff, get you things in the shops. You can never reach the taller shelves. Well, if you're that height, you obviously wouldn't be able to reach a shelf of a certain height. But what can I personally reach? I can reach Oh, I'm back. No, that was unusual. Well, to get to your point, Jennifer, I can reach most things on the shelf. I can't reach everything, but I can't reach everything, but I can reach most things on the shop shelf rack. Fortunately. But obviously, the shorter you are, the harder it is to reach. Nothing discriminatory, but that's only the truth. I was frozen a moment ago, yes, but I'm back now. Yes. But since there's no sign of Deborah, hello to you, JB. Hello to you. But since there's no sign of Deborah, I think we're going to wrap things up because we're really doing this, really, as a means to wish Deborah Coleman a happy birthday. But in her absence, and certainly once this is watchable on replay, she's obviously going to hear it if she watches. A very happy birthday to you, my lovely Deborah. Very many happy returns on your special day. And whatever you got up to on your birthday today, I certainly do hope you had a nice time. And whatever you did, I hope it was valuable. So very happy birthday and very many happy returns on your special day. Happy birthday to Deborah Coleman. Yep, and one more time to play. Happy birthday, Deborah. Ta-ta for now all, another time. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bring you great expectations of happiness. I will see you on Saturday night. I'll see you Saturday evening at 8:25 p.m. UK time. Tomorrow. See you tomorrow all. And it's going to be a good one. Hopefully it'll be a fun Saturday live stream. See you all on Saturday.